Good morning, beautiful community. I'm so happy to see you all here. I had a totally different talk prepared this morning, and then Matthew Perry died. And I was sitting in my jacuzzi last night just pondering the meaning of life, this paradoxical thinking about it, like, wow, he was my contemporary, he was my age. What if tomorrow, or even while I'm sitting in my jacuzzi, I don't get out? And I started going through my life, just doing kind of a life review. I knew Matthew Perry. He used to play tennis. And at one point, he knew my name. And we would laugh, and he was such a funny man, so hilarious. And just to know of the struggles that he went through in his book and how he seemed to be overcoming them just struck my heart. And what I realized is that, gosh, I've been judging myself a lot. I've been hard on myself. And that's not how I want to live my life. I want to live my life with grace and ease and non-judgment. I know last week after I gave my closing treatment, I was kind of judging myself, going, oh my gosh, that closing treatment wasn't very good. And then I doubled down on myself later on in the week. Gosh, am I meant to be a minister? Can I inspire people? Can I heal the world? And it seems very scary right now, the world, to me. There's a lot of my clients who have family in Israel, and they come to their tennis lessons, and it's not really a tennis lesson. It's really talking about holding a place of love for themselves and for the world above and around. And I ask myself, can I hold a place of love for myself? As I was sitting in the jacuzzi last night, I'm thinking, okay, which practitioner can I call? Is Reverend Nancy around? Is Andrea around? Who can I call to talk to? Because I was just going down that rabbit hole. But then I realized that these are just moments in our lives. They're just seasons in my humanness. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And that's a beautiful paradox of the and that Reverend Dr. Marine will talk to us about. Knowing that I am a spiritual being and I can pull myself out of this. But wow, it was tough last night. And I had to do the 9 a.m. service. I didn't have to. I got the privilege to do the 9 a.m. service, and I was sitting in the jacuzzi going, am I really good enough to do a whole sermon? I mean, I've done plenty of them, but last night I was just in that place of wondering, wow, 54, actually I'm 56 next week, but still so close enough. But I was just sitting here asking myself, am I able to live in my full magnificence? What's the next chapter of my life? So I started saying to myself, Nikki, we have to give ourselves grace. Give yourself grace. It's okay to feel these feelings and being in that depth of, I don't know if I can do this. But then there's the yes and. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I am able to do it. So it was a, I want to say not a rough night, but I was really questioning my humanness last night. And so what I offer for each and every one here today is give ourselves grace. Allow that season to be just that season, that moment to be just that moment. And just really release any upset that comes forward for us, to hold that place and ourselves, myself, in a place of love. So for each and every one of you, I love you all, and I know we all can love ourselves exactly as perfectly imperfect as we are, and so it is.